currently training for a marathon, and one of the things that I thought about and I'm thinking about is the whole concept of pain. Because when you run a marathon, pain is very much a part and parcel of the marathon. 26.2 miles is a long distance, and when you're running for those long distances, you have to learn to basically appreciate that the pain will be there, because there comes a point in time when your body just gives in and you think this is just too much. In the marathon world, they call it the wall. The wall is where around maybe 20 miles where you feel like this is it, I cannot run anymore, my body just can't take it anymore. But then you just keep on going, you appreciate that the pain is there, but you run despite the pain. And the whole point is you want to make sure you embrace the pain, you acknowledge it, embrace it, and you keep on plodding forward, keep on moving forward until you reach the finish line. And that's very important, because if you let the pain take over, if you let your mind take over and tell you that this is too much, then you might not reach the finish line, or you might start walking, which is something I personally don't want to do. I want to try and run the whole marathon, which is why pain becomes so important, because it's a crucial element of making sure you complete the marathon race. When you think of people like Eliud Kipchoge, so Eliud Kipchoge is one of the fastest marathon runners in the world. He's run a marathon in about 2 hours, which is crazy. I mean, I'm going to be running way over double that. But anyways, I don't need to compare myself to him, because he's got a different strength that he's working towards. I am basically competing against myself. Not necessarily competing, but just challenging myself against myself. So I don't want to set myself a boundary or a standard against other runners, because essentially my body is different to everyone else. So I should run based on my ability, and I'm proud of being able to run on my ability. It doesn't matter what everyone else runs, but that's just a different point altogether. But if you think of Kipchoge, so he would have learned to monetize that pain, because people like him or people like David Goggins, when it comes to pain, they've embraced it so much that I personally think they've started to enjoy the pain, because there's no way that you can run such long distances without really enjoying the pain. And that's something that's not something that I will be able to do just yet, but maybe in the future I'd love to be able to embrace the pain so much that you start enjoying it, and because once you enjoy it, you can keep on going forward and become better, and you can keep on pushing yourself to see what limits you can have, because you surprise yourself. I mean, I've surprised myself in terms of how much my body can run. It's very interesting how you can push yourself. When I never thought I could run at all, let alone running a half marathon. I could run like 5 kilometers. So yeah, you surprise yourself, but then I think there comes a point in time where you have to start embracing the pain in such a way that you start enjoying it, because you realize that it is only through this pain that you will make it to the other side. It's only through this pain that you'll be able to reach your goal. Pain becomes that crucial element that is so important to your journey, that without pain you won't be able to get that medal at the finish line, and you won't be able to achieve what you set out to achieve, which is running a marathon. Now, as I thought about this, I was thinking, but surely that applies to life too. So when you look at life is hard. There's no question about that. Life is tough. There is a lot of pain, there is suffering, there's heartache. People go through all sorts of difficulties in this world. There's hunger, there's loss of lives, there's loss of property, there's heartbreak, there's wars around the world, famines. You can name so many things that other people are suffering and that I am suffering. right? All of us are going through very different problems. Some people might have financial issues, going through financial stresses. Some people have relationship issues, going through marriage problems. Some people might have peace issues, like freedom issues, because they are in a war-torn zone. Everyone's going through their own challenge and struggle in life, and that involves a lot of pain, an element of pain, a lot of pain. And you have to stop fighting that pain, because, for example, you run a marathon and you've got pain. If you start fighting it, you lose the battle, because you have to embrace the pain. If you tell yourself there is no pain initially, then you might reach a point where you're like, okay, no, there is pain. I need to acknowledge it. So you acknowledge it first, you embrace it, and then you plod on despite it. And in life, it's the same thing. You acknowledge the pain is there. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's hard. Yes, I'm going through this difficult thing in life. But then you learn to embrace it in a way where you say that, okay, I'm going through this pain, but I have a goal in mind. I want to go through this journey in life and achieve what I want to achieve. And this pain is a part and parcel of the process. I mean, I am the man today because of the things that I have gone through in my past to make me the person I am today. And a big element of that is pain. Pain is that it's like when you think of how diamonds are made, right? They go through a lot of pain, if you want to call it, to produce the diamond. There's a lot of energy going through that, a lot of force going through it, and then the final product is a diamond. And that's what you want. You want to be the diamond in life. You want to have lived a diamond life. But to live the diamond life, you have to go through this whole torture, a lot of pain to achieve that. It's so important, because I strongly believe that you cannot reach to the height you want to reach to without any pain. Let's say, it's a difficult example to think of, but let's say I ran 26.2 miles and it was a piece of cake for me. It will never be that way, but imagine it's a piece of cake for me. I mean, I didn't have a sweat on me. I didn't exert any efforts whatsoever. When I reached the finishing line, I won't have any sense of achievement, because, I mean, it wasn't hard. If it wasn't hard, then it doesn't feel like I've done much, right? If let's say, or maybe I got the medal without running the marathon, let's say I cheated, right? I pretended like I ran the marathon and I got the medal at the end of it. The medal means nothing whatsoever, because I haven't gone through the pain of running that marathon and to feel the sense of achievement at the end of it, knowing that I actually ran the marathon. And the same thing in life. Like, if life was so easy and like it was, there was nothing in life that made it difficult, then, I mean, it's not a life that's well lived. Socrates calls it an examined life. It's not really a life where you feel like you've achieved something. But if you've gone through pain and you've come out the other side as a stronger man, then you know that this life has been worth it. The pain, the struggle has been worth it because of what you have achieved outside of it. After it, the light at the end of the tunnel is what you would think of it as. When you go through the pain, you go through torture, hardship, and then come out to the other side. A new, refined man, a stronger man or woman, a stronger person, because pain molds you and shapes you into the person you are today. If it wasn't for the pain that I went through in my past, I wouldn't be the person I am today, right? It's so important. It's so important, part and parcel of life. But then you go a step further and become like Kipchoge, for example, or Goggins, who learns to appreciate the pain, who learns to understand, acknowledge the pain, he learns to embrace the pain. But then you reach a certain point in time when you learn to start loving the pain, because, now let me phrase this in a way that makes sense. You love the pain because you know it is only through pain that you will achieve the goals you want in life. You will become the person you want to become. Because the whole point of this journey is, the journey in life has no destination. Essentially, because when you say you reach your destination in life, so let's say you want to become a millionaire, that's your destination. Once you become a millionaire, then what? I mean, that's it, you're done. But you have like 50 years to go. What are you going to do? The whole point of life is, this journey in life is, it's not an eternal journey, but it's an infinite journey until the point of death, right? Until your last breath, you are constantly iterating, improving, you're constantly walking this journey in life. And you become the man you are, the person you are, through this journey of life. And pain becomes a crucial element in making you the person you are. And that's why you enjoy the pain. I mean, I don't enjoy the pain yet, I acknowledge that. But I feel like at some point in time, I'd love to be able to embrace and enjoy the pain, because I know that this pain is good for me. It's good for me. And that doesn't mean I go out and seek pain. No, of course not. There's enough pain in life anyways. And in the future there is going to be pain, because it's part and parcel of living a life. Living a mortal human life, finite life. Pain is going to be there. So I don't have to go out and look for pain. It will find me. It will find me because it was meant to find me. And that's a topic for a different time, where I'll talk about free will and predestination and all of these things that I've been thinking a lot about. And I think I'd love to share a video on my thoughts and opinions about that. But for this video, you just understand, learn to appreciate the pain, embrace it, and then you start enjoying it and loving it, because you know that pain is going to make you the person you need to become. So you love the opportunity that you've been presented with in terms of the pain, because you know that this pain is good for you. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to help you on your journey. And essentially it will make you the person you want to become. So the whole point of this video, and to summarize, is that I want to reach a point in life where I want to start appreciating the pain in my life, which doesn't mean I'm going to go out and seek pain. Pain is going to be a part and parcel of my life till my last breath. I know that for a fact. That's something I've already acknowledged, and I have to understand that that's the case. I don't want to fight it. I know it's there. But going further, I want to start acknowledging and appreciating it, and then eventually start enjoying it and loving it, because I know this pain is good for me. Because if it's good for me, then surely I should have it, right? I should have it. I shouldn't fight it. Again, I want to iterate. I don't want to go out and look for pain. Pain will find me. And when it does, that's when I want to start appreciating, acknowledging, and enjoying the pain, because I think that will make me a better person. I hope those words have been beneficial. My thoughts have been beneficial. I've found them beneficial in terms of it's trying to alter and shift my worldview in terms of pain, and I want to try and see how I can improve and iterate on these as I think about these things. And of course, I'll use it for a marathon too, because I think that's the whole point of this conversation. Was it rose off from me training for a marathon, which then I applied to life as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, if you have any comments, I'd love to hear it on the comment section below. And if not, I'll see you next time.